Okay, I think we should be back online. People in chat, give me a holler if we're back online. Ugh.
It's looking alright here.
Okay! Ugh. Back on the saddle, what can we talk about?
Keep it clean.
How hot Reaper is.
Break.
Maybe to some people. We've yet to see something groundbreaking for Reaper in terms of the hot scale.
We've yet to see the fan art.
Yeah, I mean, I have some fan art, but none of Reaper, actually.
That'll change, I promise you. I really should make a fan art of all the characters.
I don't think I've seen you draw before, like, proper.
Draw and proper, not two sentences. Two words that belong in the same sentence when with regards to me. Man, I'm fucking tired and I have a headache. I mean, or if it's anything like the Skullgirls art you did, which I think I asked you to do, if I remember correctly. That was a thing. I had like a dumb idea for, what was that? It was like, I was gonna do, it was like a mixtape for all the music that we used in those Skullgirls review videos we did way back.
You mean just like a Klexo, that's a playlist.
I mean, I guess.
Then again, I wasn't born in the 80s. You were born in the 80s, right?
No, I was born in the 90s.
Ah.
I was born at the very beginning of the 90s.
Guess we're both 90s kids, although I was born near the end of the 90s.
Yeah, I don't think that really makes you a 90s kid. You didn't experience the 90s like I did, where I was too young to remember any of it. Wait. Man, why does Sherm like to taunt so much?
Yes.
Take it to the limit. Break.
Nice try.
He shouldn't be doing that.
Counter.
Air hit confirms. We got a character with air hit confirms.
You kind of can do that with everybody with the Craze cancel.
Oh
To be
yeah,
fair.
but without a Craze cancel?
Reaper's mobility is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I actually don't know if there's any other character that has that aside from maybe a couple way down the line.
Yeah.
Counter hit.
Oh, he fucking armored through that! Oh yeah, okay, just hit him with that. And then I'd be like, hey, stop that! I've been noticing that the AI has been teabagging.
Down for the count.
What the hell?
Give us a good show.
Yeah, it's Kamikaze's AI all over again. Sorry, Kamikaze.
Counter.
Okay, as long as I don't eat that triple ground pound.
Fire counter. Down for the count.
Oh yeah, Reaper's got a triple jump with the Craze cancel.
Oh
Pretty
yeah.
great.
Break.
I think I was trying to make it to where they straight up get, like, a reset on their air mobility, so they could actually, like, quadruple jump. But,
That's evil. No.
I think that might be in. I forget. It's hard to say. It was, like, really hard to code because of the way Mugen handles his jump.
Mugen is weird, I've noticed, throughout the process of making this game.
It sure is. Boy, howdy.
It's like, I thought that you could, like, overlay assets in front of, like, a portrait in a screen pack, but we had to individually crop... Well, Meldo had to crop all of those portraits to actually fit in this complex space.
I was surprised that you can only have, like, 2 different portraits for the screen pack. Like, you can't even tell, but, was it the win pose? Or the win screen and the versus screen? There's 2 images for the UI that you were are different images, but they're actually the same image, but...
They were put together, but aligned differently in the screen pack's coding, right?
Yeah, so the other one's just off screen, so you can't see it. Because, you just can't use that many character-specific images in a screen pack. Like, you're just not allowed. I have no idea why.
Mugen, you kinda suck sometimes.
I keep wanting to make fun of it, and then I had to remind myself that,
You're making this.
well, there's that. I mean, I'm making this despite, like, this, program being, like, pretty old. We're talking,
1999.
like... Yeah, it's 2 decades old. It's ridiculous. Like, I remember I had that Twitter post where I was, like, reminiscing on Mugen games that I played in, like, my freshman year of high school. It's like, that's ridiculous.
Counter hit. Dire counter. Dire counter.
Practicing the... Damn it!
Down.
Whee!
Hooey!
Give us a good
Tire
show.
down.
Break.
If
Nice
you notice
whiffing an electric god fist dummy. Oh yeah, the second.
Dire counter.
if you notice Reaper's get up animation is messed up, I have fixed that already.
Okay.
Counter.
And
There's a lot of touching up to do. The laser super in the air definitely needs a lot of touches. There's more effects to be added, and
sound effects.
oh yeah, sound effects in general.
Counter.
I want to land an air grab. There we go. Huh, interesting. Just like Yukio's win quote. Interesting.
Oh yes, yeah. The mines have some crazy potential, I think.
I don't know if I should make like a different explosion effect so they could probably like hit at a higher angle, maybe.
They're all right.
Because I know that Murakumo, his mines, I think, are like almost as high as like the top of the screen.
Yeah, it's like a lightning shot that goes straight up. So
That's kind of
Okay,
absurd. So probably not for Reaper.
I think they're fine as they are because they they're mostly for like getting people to like kind of deny that area, you know. Whereas you don't want it to deny like, you know, the entire vertical area as well, like, you know, Wallace.
I don't know if I should actually resprite that or not.
Dire counter.
No.
Okay, we'll just keep that as is. So that's like the normal that everybody complains about. What other normals do people complain about?
Dire counter.
While just standing heavy punch.
All out. Dire counter. Counter hit.
Ajit's close strong kick is actually also ridiculous. Like the
You were the
double
one who
kick.
offered to make it a link.
I know. And I really like it, but it is absolutely ridiculous.
Down.
Nobody has Dino DNA in this game.
We're still going. Break.
Not even Goliath?
No. He's a European rhinoceros beetle, not a dinosaur.
Wait, what about Tyrant?
Yes. Okay, so we do have somebody with Dino DNA. Or at least somebody who made themselves look like dinosaurs, which do have Dino DNA. Can we make the rapid fire teabag a taunt for Sherm?
Down and out.
The what?
The rapid fire teabag, you know what the
Oh,
AI is
yeah.
doing.
Oh man.
The limit.
I mean, Smash already beat us to it, so...
Oh yeah, right, Steve Minecraft.
Dire counter.
I don't know why, I just absolutely love the trend of calling a character by a name, and then the name of the game that they came from. Like, Sans Undertale and Steve Minecraft are just like the funniest things to me. I don't know why.
I thought you would hate fucking Sans Undertale.
I mean, I hate Sans Undertale, but I like...
But you like Sans Undertale.
But
yeah.
I like Sans Undertale.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, you know. I need to use that more. And I designed this character for corn's sake.
You say corn's sake?
Yeah,
Over. It's
that's the thing
over.
people say.
Go.
Like,
Player
the
two
band?
wins.
Corn's sake is a band?
No, yeah, like the sake of corn.
No, I was just talking about like corn as in like the thing that you eat.
Keep it clean. And break.
I thought that's like a thing that people say, like Southerners, farmers, ninbends.
For corn's sake? You got me on that one.
I sure am Janice tonight.
Wallace Battle Craze.
I was thinking Ajit Battle Craze, but it doesn't really have that same ring.
It's gotta be the memeiest character.
Sherm Battle Craze.
Yes.
Dire counter.
Okay.
Dire counter.
What the hell?
Counter. Counter hit.
Armor. Armor!
I'm amazed that the armor hasn't broken even more than it normally does. Because Mugen is just like,
Armor, what that?
you have to really jury-rig the program to make armor work.
Break.
It's like, they're like, what, they get hit but they don't? I don't understand.
He just punched my mines.
He did, wow. He actually did like the overhead swing too.
I noticed that the AI doesn't like to tech roll too much.
They should. That's strange. I'll look into that. Oh no, they do quick get-ups. Like, they don't do tech rolls that much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess that might have been something I forgot to actually, like, implement. I can look into that.
Round start bike. I'm really curious as to how fucking the fighting game culture is gonna be surrounding this game. Like, what memes will this game produce on its own?
You can never predict them.
Yeah, that's something that I am anticipating and something that I fear.
Dire counter.
it's all the Rule 34 that I'm looking forward to.
I'm going to hate that for multiple reasons.
I know.
My grab! A mostly small following at most because stigmata towards Mugen. Not until we get this to Ikemen, and not until we get this to Game Maker.
Oh yeah, Ikemen's gonna be interesting. How much I guess Blackheart didn't have the big following either. I know it's got some following.
Yeah, and they're selling that game on Ikemen to boot, which is gonna be interesting to see what happens after that. I like how people are just gonna have to deal with this.
For the glory. Break.
You know what's funny? I don't think Reaper has too much anti-projectile tech, despite them being a projectile character themselves.
Well, I mean, they have a laser that just beats out all projectiles, so...
Yeah, a laser, a Marvel laser especially.
Yeah, I should really get on the AI for them. That's going to be something to fight. Getting them to avoid projectiles is kind of difficult, but getting them to use projectiles, that's very easy.
I got a double dire counter because I was hitting the thing.
What in the world? Oh, yeah, helpers.
For the glory. Break.
Man, not teching is
Dangerous.
kind of a disaster. Yeah.
Yeah, I accidentally discovered that you could probably do some follow-ups with the mines, too.
Counter hit.
Like, you knock them down, you use a mine, and then you do, like, knee, or maybe even a normal. Like, jeez. I didn't even try to think of doing a normal. Oh, wait, no, they flip out. Welcome to Team Fortress 2.
I have to say, I'm actually very... There's just something very exciting about seeing more characters that you run into in survival mode. It starts to feel more and more like an actual finished product. So I feel like this is not a bad number for just like an individual thing that's...
Like 6?
Yeah, like that... At the very least, like, you can get a game out of it. Like, you know, you can... There was Waku Waku 7, you know?
That actually had 9 characters, despite the title of the game.
Well, oh yeah, I guess I never actually played Bonus Coon.
Or Fernandez.
Fernandez.
Is his name Fernandez or Fernandez? Just like a Hispanic person.
I don't know. That game's weird.
Who in the battle craze would go to Burger King and scream asking if the chicken nuggets are on sale for $1.50? Sherm.
Sherm. Everything that's stupid is probably Sherm.
Anything relating to memes is probably Sherm, yeah.
Battle.
Or Shift.
Clean.
Yeah.
Break.
I will say, though, that the idea that we have plans for a much bigger roster seems a lot less daunting when this is what we did in a year.
Yeah!
And,
oh yeah, it's almost been the 1-year anniversary since we actually started doing Battle Craze.
Yeah.
Ajit took like half a year to sprite.
There was a lot of setup involved with that, and then I think we both kind of got the ball rolling whenever you got the animation style down and I got the coding kind of for the basic stuff in place. I like we added just an entirely new mechanic, and that seemed to go pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, I really wasn't into it at first, or like I was against it, but I was just being really defensive for some reason.
I mean, this is
My
this is your
baby.
pet project. Yeah, it is something you want to have a close handle on. But I think this is for the best. I think because it's something that like it might be tricky at first. It's definitely for like a more advanced player. I think.
Ow.
It's like I think people like advanced players are going to get a lot of use out of it. It's like even I don't really use it enough, but.
Down and out.
The stage is great.
Yeah. Yeah, the moon has a skull imprint on it,
Break. All out.
and Ayasme's the first person to actually notice that.
I will say I did notice it too, but I didn't point it out.
Dire counter.
Teeth. You saw teeth. Teeth.
I forget why. I think it might have been when you were actually posting assets while you were making the stage. I do remember seeing it at some point though.
Dire counter.
Did you know that there's stuff inscribed on these tombstones? Yeah,
I forgot about that.
at least the left one, where I'm closest to right now, says Team Craze on it. Because at the beginning of Bayonetta, they had introduced, like, the people who made the game on tombstones.
Take it to the limit.
So I was just like, you know what? Yeah, I'll just do what Platinum Games did too, except this isn't an intro sequence where Wallace suplexes, like, a stack of angels. I'm wondering how this game's intro is gonna roll out, given that we have a small team, and, I will promise not to make it something absurdly ambitious.
That's oh god, I gotta really look into that throw. I apparently forgot about that back throw in the corner. I thought I handled that, but I guess I'm wrong. The intro, like that's kind of entirely up to you, really. Like that's not something I'll have much of a handle on. Assuming that if I get around to coding things like cutscenes, then that won't be much different. Cutscenes, I mean, like you know, like
Yeah.
endings, character intros, which
Who is better?
I think the first important thing is, like, an intro theme that we're gonna have to get Simple8 to do.
oh yeah. I've been meaning to ask if the main menu music is supposed to loop because it's a really great song and it just feels like kind of a shame that it just kind of ends at some point.
Yeah, I probably should loop.
I'll have to see if I can find a loop point in that.
Okay! I don't think we will be able to get a Book of Moron moment like the Wallace head smash happen again.
That was amazing.
Down and out.
She tried to punch me!
Go for the goal.
Oh wow.
Break. All out.
Oh, now I see what you mean with the back throw.
Yeah, I guess I totally just forgot about that, but that's no problem.
Counter.
Work in progress is as work in progress does.
Working prior Gekt.
Yeah, work it.
Work it! Release the dude!
I can't afford these sunglasses.
Get your hands off my ass. Okay! I didn't expect that to happen.
Oh.
Down and out.
Zoop!
It's funny that
Get to the limit.
if you actually want to use your gauge in a combo, you actually need the knee special.
So
Because,
that does have a purpose.
No, that definitely has a purpose for sure. Just having a move that doesn't require the meter, or the gauge rather. Because I keep looking at this and thinking, like, I feel like their gauge usage might actually be, like, a detriment to them. Because even though they can just, like, charge it manually, unlike any other character, they also need to use it for all of their moves. Or all their specials, at least.
TKO.
I forgot that was kind of an anti-air.
Player 2 wins.
Alright,
Oh, Jesus.
last survival mode run before we close out.
Battle. Keep it clean.
I also didn't say this about this stage, but Reaper stage was kind of a remake of the very first stage that I made for Mugen, which was like the floor from Vega's stage from Street Fighter Alpha 3, and like the cave background from Sonic and Knuckles. I forgot what the name of the place is in like Lava Reef. Where
Yeah, Hidden Palace.
yeah, Hidden Palace Zone.
I remember that.
Oh, I found Oki usage with the suck! Ow. I actually forgot the name of the stage too, the first one that I made.
Go for the
I at least remember what it looked like, and that was what's important.
I love the simplicity of Reaper's intros and win poses.
Yeah.
Just very,
Robot.
yeah, very fluid and, it's, I don't know, I like it. Beauty in its simplicity.
Let me get a hit confirmed. God damn it!
counter.
Okay.
Fire counter. Destruction.
Let me use this for once.
Counter.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the more technical super moves in the game.
Hold up.
For sure.
That's what you get for dabbing!
Down for the count. Take it to the limit. Break. Counter.
Ay!
All out. All out.
Can I not block that in the air? That is worth
Nope.
some okay. Understandable, have a nice day.
You can't block any ground moves in the air except for certain projectiles. Because they're kind of not in the air, or they kind of are in the air.
Counter. Dire counter.
Die, fugger.
Down and out.
My personal preference is to not have moves air blockable at all, but I believe the way you had described it is that air blocking would block other air moves.
I never really thought super deeply into it, but I was just like, I think the way that Chaos Code should work, because this game is actually kind of close to Chaos Code in the way that it plays.
I never thought to boot up Chaos Code and looking into how fighting games handle their stuff, but I really should have.
Chaos Code is good.
Dire counter.
Oh, yes, it's great.
Ay! I'm dead.
I've been...
And that's it for tonight's Craze cast.
Jeez.
Player 2
That was like a Street Fighter 5 thing. It's just like a poke into a grab.
So, yeah, that's Reaper. So, our next course of action is shrinking down stages, some other aesthetic touches, and then we're gonna sprite our grappler character, Justicia, who is a Hispanic wrestling lesbian.
I'm really looking forward to having a grappler, because I like grapplers.
Yeah. So, yeah, we will get to work on that, and hopefully we will have more development in terms of other things done as well. And when we get Justicia out, we'll have the open online beta hopefully done. And hopefully in Ikemen, so people can actually, like, play against each other. If not, then we'll just be like, use Parsec, even though that it doesn't work.
Don't use Parsec.
Yeah, don't use Parsec, it sucks!
We're gonna get Ikemen working.
Yeah. At least just, like, the online portion of it. Like, any other bells and whistles is, like, a optional, but not a priority.
Yeah.
I know that you had interest in doing a tag mode, and Ikemen kinda already has that.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I have no idea how to handle it. At the very least, I would like it just to be playable in Ikemen. Because as far as I know, it's, the characters can just kind of go right in. It's the common file that's the problem. Like, kind of the stuff that everyone's kind of uses for their base. So,
Yeah, and
aside from that, we should be good to go to Ikemen as far as I know, so no worries there.
good, good. So, once we get that beta out, hopefully you will be able to play with somebody from far away, given the current epidemic. It's also weird to think about that we've been doing this during an epidemic.
Yeah, this has been quite something. Say what?
Yeah, and hopefully we'll be like one of the fighting games that people will play due to good netcode. Because, fuck, our system works.
I mean, they're doing that.
Except for patching out Guilty Gear Plus R with rollback.
I think they're maybe on the path. Maybe.
Yeah.
I thought the new Guilty Gear is rollback.
I don't know.
I remember that being a thing where they just made like a post and it was just like rollback and strive. The end.
Yeah, then they're
Anyway.
like... Yeah, anyways, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Justice!